In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled deep within a forest, lived a once famous singer named Isabella Crane. Her hauntingly beautiful voice had captivated audiences around the world, but tragedy struck when she lost her voice in a mysterious accident during a performance. Devastated, Isabella retreated from the spotlight and vanished from the music scene. Years later, a young music producer named Alex stumbled upon Isabella's story while researching forgotten talents. Intrigued by the tragic tale, he decided to track her down in hopes of reviving her career. After weeks of searching, he discovered Isabella living as a recluse in an old mansion at the edge of Ravenswood. Upon entering the mansion, Alex was greeted by an eerie silence that seemed to suffocate the air. The walls were adorned with faded posters from Isabella's glory days, and the air was heavy with a sense of foreboding. Isabella herself was a pale shadow of her former self, her eyes haunted by a past that refused to let go. Desperate to hear Isabella sing once more, Alex convinced her to attempt a comeback. Isabella reluctantly agreed, but only if he could help her overcome the crippling fear that had stolen her voice. They began intense vocal training, with Alex pushing Isabella to confront her demons and embrace her talent once again. As the training progressed, strange things started happening. Late at night, a mournful melody would drift through the mansion, echoing down its empty halls. Isabella claimed she had nothing to do with it, but Alex couldn't shake the feeling that something supernatural was afoot. One stormy night, as Isabella's training reached its peak, the mansion seemed to come alive. Lights flickered, doors creaked open on their own, and the mournful melody grew louder and more unsettling. Isabella's voice wavered as she sang, her fear threatening to consume her. In a desperate bid to break the curse that held Isabella captive, Alex delved into the mansion's history. He uncovered a tragic love story from decades ago, involving Isabella's grandmother, a talented pianist who had lost her life in the mansion under mysterious circumstances. The mansion had absorbed her music, her pain, and her soul, imprisoning her for eternity. Realizing that Isabella was now trapped by the same malevolent force, Alex raced against time to find a way to free her. Armed with newfound knowledge, he confronted the vengeful spirit of Isabella's grandmother. Through a harrowing confrontation that transcended the boundaries of life and death, he managed to release both Isabella and her grandmother's tormented spirit. As the dawn broke, the mansion's malevolent presence faded away, and the mournful melody was silenced. Isabella stood in the fading moonlight, her voice stronger and more haunting than ever. With a newfound sense of purpose and closure, she was ready to face the world once again. Isabella's triumphant return to the stage was met with awe and admiration. Her voice carried the weight of her past, but it also held a newfound strength and resilience. The haunting melody that once tormented the mansion now captivated audiences, reminding them of the power of music and the enduring spirit that can rise from even the darkest of tragedies. Isabella's triumphant return to the stage marked a new chapter in her life. Her haunting voice captivated audiences not just with its beauty, but with the depth of emotion it carried. The world was entranced by her performances, and Isabella became a sensation once again. As Isabella's fame grew, so did her connection with Alex. The two formed a deep bond that extended beyond the realm of music. They supported each other through their respective struggles, and their partnership flourished not just on stage, but in their hearts. However, the mansion's dark history still lingered in the shadows. Isabella couldn't shake off the memories of the eerie occurrences that had plagued her for years. She often found herself lost in thought, wondering if the malevolent presence had truly been vanquished. One evening, as Isabella and Alex were enjoying a quiet moment together, the haunting melody returned, faint but unmistakable. Isabella's heart raced as she recognized the chilling tune that had once tormented her. Fearful yet determined, she knew that the mansion's grip on her had not been completely broken. With a heavy heart, Isabella confided in Alex about the return of the melody. Together, they decided to confront the lingering spirits once and for all. They delved deeper into the history of the mansion, uncovering forgotten secrets and untold stories that had been buried for generations. Their research led them to a hidden chamber within the mansion, a place untouched by time. Inside, they discovered a grand piano, covered in a thick layer of dust. As Isabella's fingers brushed the keys, a surge of energy coursed through her. The piano resonated with her, and she felt an inexplicable connection to it. With Alex's unwavering support, Isabella played the haunting melody that had haunted her for so long. As the notes filled the chamber, a swelling vortex of light and darkness enveloped them. Isabella's voice intertwined with the melody, creating a powerful crescendo that seemed to pierce through the fabric of reality itself. In a blinding burst of light, the spirits of Isabella's grandmother and the mansion's tormented souls materialized before them. With tears streaming down her face, Isabella confronted her grandmother's spirit, pleading for release from the cycle of pain and sorrow. Through a heart-wrenching exchange, Isabella's grandmother revealed the truth behind her tragic death and the mansion's curse. She had been betrayed by a loved one, leading to her demise within the mansion's walls. The malevolent force had trapped her, seeking retribution for the injustices committed against her. Isabella's unwavering love and compassion touched her grandmother's spirit, breaking the curse's hold. The mansion trembled as the spirits began to fade, their anguished cries turning into whispers carried away by the wind. When the dust settled, Isabella and Alex found themselves back in the chamber, the grand piano now restored to its former glory. The mansion was bathed in a warm, golden light, and an overwhelming sense of peace filled the air. With the curse finally lifted, Isabella could move forward without the weight of the past holding her back. Her voice, now more powerful than ever, resonated with a sense of triumph and liberation. Together with Alex, she continued to grace the world with her haunting melodies, a testament to the enduring power of music and the resilience of the human spirit. And so, Isabella's journey came full circle, from a shattered voice and a haunted past to a triumphant return and a future filled with hope. The mansion, once a place of darkness, became a symbol of transformation and healing, a testament to the unbreakable bonds that can form in the face of adversity.